De toren van Babel. En de ganse aarde was van enerlei spraak en enerlei woorden. Maar het geschiedde, als zij tegen het oosten togen, dat zij een laagte vonden in het land Sinear. En zij woonden al daar. En zij zeiden, een ieder tot zijn naaste, kom aan, laat ons tichelen strijken en wel doorbranden. En de tichel was hun voor steen, en het lijm was hun voor leem. En zij zeiden, kom aan, laat ons voor ons een stad bouwen, en een toren, welks opperste in den hemel zij, en laat ons een naam voor ons maken, opdat wij niet misschien over de ganse aarde verstrooid worden. Toen kwam de Heere neder om te bezien de stad en den toren, die de kinderen der mensen bouwden. En de Heere zeide, zie, zij zijn eenerlei volk, en hebben allen eenerlei spraak, en dit is het, wat zij beginnen te maken. Maar nu zou hun niet afgesneden worden al wat zij bedacht hebben te maken? Kom aan, laat ons nedervaren, en laat ons hun spraak aldaar verwarren, opdat een iegelijk de spraak zijns naaste niet horen. Alzo verstrooide hen de Heere van daar over de ganse aarde.
Yo, so it's Saturday morning. Let me see. I turned the camera around. In a few minutes, I'll be into that coffee shop. And then I'll be driving down the road, up this road, and take a left into a meeting. First weekend I've had off in a couple of months. So, yesterday could have been done, so I'm about to do a meeting, so I don't know, I thought I'd just turn the camera on. Somewhat parked in a busy road, but I'm not going to take the band-aid off, but my finger's better. I went to the doctor's office yesterday morning, which took a couple of hours, and I was I'm petrified of doctors and hospitals and stuff. I did try to cover that up with like saying that they're practicing witchcraft and all that sort of stuff, but who knows? It's improved a lot. Took 3 tablets of antibiotics yesterday. Took another one this morning. I'm supposed to take, it says 4 per day, and the reason I took 3, just because the timing when I actually got them to the end of the day. The doctor said 6 hours between, but so I hope it's noticeable difference this morning about the shrinkage of the swelling. So hopefully tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, it should be a noticeable difference. So I took it at about 6 o'clock this morning. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, to what? Midday today, so it will be the next one, so hopefully within a week, Monday or Tuesday. Fuck man, going to the doctor. I went to DIY, that's where it was and all that, but I had to download the app, sign in, which I haven't done it. It's an app for everything, so I think it's somewhat slightly old-fashioned. Came in, I'm like, don't you have paperwork or talk to you know, aka the receptionist, and so I'm a bit funny about this sort of stuff, but now I don't know if that's old age of me thinking smart or conspiracy, but anyway, the doctor was fine, you know, I was in and out pretty much, and so I knew it wasn't nothing. It just wasn't going to heal and stuff until, you know, I was trying to avoid going, you know, it's fucking hell. I'm not going to describe what I just saw. Yeah, good for them. But the previous week, I do think because I had to work 6 days in a row at the cafe, it could have been better, but it wasn't type thing. I was a little bit thrown around, and the thing with my finger happened, and it changed the schedule. I'm not due back to the cafe for a couple more days. So I hope I don't walk in and kind of go, then instantly kind of going, you know, fuck, we need to put you back on the weekends. But who knows? One of the Reddit accounts still up and running, which is good. The other one's still up and running, but the Karma for Points subreddit thing that I was using, that's not happening for some reason. I've tried it a couple times already to get some Karma points, and both posts that I got ended up being deleted. So I really don't know. It could be an actual reason. I haven't looked into it, but I think I might have to find another one. So who knows about that? But as of today, I'll be organising some footage. I might edit something. Hopefully start thinking about the new schedule and doing like a 10-step thing for me. Some self-reflection and stuff as top of work. So yeah, sure. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Grab my thing too. She's not there. Yeah. So anyway, my finger's doing better. It's actually improved a bit, so it's nice. Also, got a new fridge. It came in today, so. But anyway, I have a cigarette. So. It was just raining before too, so. God. No, I didn't set myself up for 2 tonight. Should have grabbed the fucking my water and all that sort of stuff. I didn't, so. Bottle of water. So, anyway, so in spite of me just having a cigarette, today is actually a really good day with my cigarette smoke. So I was at work. I probably had maybe 2 or 3 hours of just like, the morning was standing, like I smoked a little bit more than I should. Tell me wake up. Then I woke up this afternoon a little bit, but all in all today was actually pretty well good. Anyway, so I spoke to my ex. We were supposed to catch up tonight, but we're not. She cancelled, the night day before, which I'm surprised not at the same time. But it's a bit disappointing. I don't want to go too much into what she's like, but oh god, that's Katrina too. So she's not gonna watch this shit. So fuck off, though. But anyway, it's not surprising. She's a very very worried girl. So. Anyway, maybe later on I can talk about it a bit more, but not now. And it was the first time we actually spoke about touching up, so I'm kind of somewhat giving the benefit of the doubt, but she does have a track record of not keeping a word, but I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. But also with work at the cafe, sorry. I think the chefs are going to eventually leave. The head chef, the other chef, it's starting to get to them about it. They're overworked, they're not into it anymore, losing interest, so. The head chef might actually stay there for a bit, because he's got the building we're in is owned by the same person, like the business in the building. He owns the whole majority of the building. There's a couple of spots that he doesn't. So I don't know the details that much, but I do know he owns the majority of the building. He's got apartments above the cafe, and the head chef lives in one of them. So I'm not too sure how that's all going to work out. If he really wants to leave, and I'm not too sure the deals about that sort of thing. But the problem, so yeah, I don't know, but it is just, it's just a bit kind of like, okay, I'm getting kind of over this place now, so, I don't know what's going to happen there, but he's a good dude, but it's probably one of the few chefs that I actually learned stuff, like skills and stuff from, and learned things, and I'm kind of glad in that regard. But anyway, whatever he decides and stuff, the problem with hospitality, like, success is where you choose to go, and it's a touch and go basis. I haven't worked in the fine dining sector in years, so I don't know how much it's changed by now, but I think the last time I've actually looked into it properly from other people, it's a lot more healthier. But that's here and then, so. And my finger is a lot better. I'll take the band-aid. But hopefully in the next couple of days, it's on that final stretch. So, the doctor told me by Tuesday, which is tomorrow, if it's not really improved, it's come in, and it's really improved, so hopefully in the next 2 or 3 days it's kind of somewhat gone, or if not gone, and some, medical staff. It was the first time actually as an adult being into a doctor's office, because my finger was getting pretty fucked up, so, but, that happens, but, so, anyway, it's getting better, so that's the updates on the finger. Today, so of course I worked at the cafe, spoke to Kid, which is fucking a whole different rabbit hole in my life, that woman, but just not changed one bit, which is sad, really sad actually, and she's very damaged too, so, just after I put the phone down, talking to her and all that, I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to get sad with her, but just take the moral high ground with her, but what would Jesus do type of factor. What else did I do tonight? I edited a video, just with there's raining, heavy rains outside. I don't know what it is about our house. When the shit's raining really heavy, it fucks with our toolbox, and I think, I don't know, it does, and it just turns off, like half the house. So, I'm kind of somewhat worried about it. I just don't want my timetable wasted, which has happened before, but, so, that's what I didn't do, it's Monday, I'm not going to do the French fries meeting. I might drop here and then, but I'm not for now. It's just because my schedule's changed at the cafe, and a lot of other things I can control, but I'd rather do a meeting when I'm not at the cafe, so. But other things that I'm feeling, I'm kind of going back, well, what I'm going to do for social lives and stuff, and talking, but, um, yeah. Okay. And yes, got a haircut. Done by the same lady boys last time, so. Gotta get the lady boys a go. Ugh, can't. I don't know. Fucking so hot. I love Australian summers. I feel like I'm fucking retarded sometimes. And I'm gonna get back to my room, do a couple things. Still can't believe I think this is the longest I've ever had a beard. Right. The first time I wore a beard would have been maybe 14 or 15. When I was working at Monavale Blacksmith's Cafe at Monavale. I did have a beard, but I wasn't properly looking after nothing. There's like, dude, you're not even looking after it, shave it. But now, since 2-3 years, I guess, the 4th year, I'd say, now, started growing it. Yeah, I think so. But I think it's 4 years. But at one point I had a moustache for a bit. But it's good. And sometimes that too, though. Having a rock bottom and recover, it's completely under it. It's changed my life a bit, but deal with fucking shit and stuff, and a lot more healthier. Move on, but it still lingers and stuff. But anyway, so who knows? Oh, shit. So I'm in Bangala. I had to get out of the house for my nightly walk. But I just missed some fucking lightning action. It's not paying attention or thinking. I don't know why I don't come here a little bit more often, but I know why, because I'll get bored, so. But somewhat spooky. Somewhat not active. It's kind of quiet, no one's around, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hey mate. Yeah, I didn't want to stick around there. Just around the building was a homeless dude, so I've seen him around. So I just kind of didn't want to do much around there. It didn't bother me, but give him space and shit like that, so. But I hope his life gets better. I've seen him around. I think it's mental illness than anything, but who knows. Around a little bit at night. It's not one of the exploring videos. It's just going to be because I think it's just kind of spooky, but who knows. Can't really see me that much, but it is a little bit of that, just in case if something weird comes up. But maybe I should do a little bit more when I'm doing my nightly walks, sort of thing, to put my camera a bit on. But who knows. Fuck, I just missed the lightning. Is it... Thunder is with sound and lightning's without sound, right? I can never remember, but... who knows? Hope he doesn't piss down around. So... not a side mission, but one reason why I did kind of like... calm down here, because when I was talking about my beard, so it's to point out my old job. I'd never been down there. New vet, 24 hours. When I worked here, that's when I started growing the beard. That's been there for ages. The fuck is this? Oh, it's a barber shop, so... The Grumpy Barber. Now... This guy's Google reviews are fucking, like, just... people are trusting his Google reviews, like... You know what I mean? Just utterly trust his fucking, like, shop. Like, it sells, like, cigarettes. I didn't get the cut that he wants. Did a fade, but... So my mate Elias used to own that shop. Top shit, but not anymore. Richard's Meat, which I was surprised they could have done a better job, like keeping the windows clean, but Roseberry Cafe, which my friend did own it and now has sold it, so most of the staff that have new now, so they don't. But that happens in hospitality as well, so generally when a new owner buys it, so I don't see anything weird. I'm gonna go the fuck home. Besides that homeless dude, but I've seen him around at Woolies, so I don't know his story. He looks pretty well kept, but you see, it's in like a PowerPoint, his phone charger, so. You know, who knows? That's weird. So it almost started raining, so I went undercover there, but saw my mates camping in the bush. Like, felt kind of bad. I told him I was filming, but he was like, don't worry. So I don't know how much longer I'll stay here. Okay, so the wind's not that bad. As soon as I got out, I heard like a gas cut. So there's 3 cars up here. I knew there was like a homeless dude like living over there at some point. 1, I don't know if he's still there. 2, I don't know if there's others, but most of the cars will park down there. But I'll be fucking off soon anyway. So I'm supposed to be jogging. Now, there's 2 things. I don't know if it's this is probably contributing it, but I want to say the cause. And because I'm learning something. I just tried to jog, and I feel fucking tired. And so I don't know the fact that I've worked 3 days at the cafe, and that's why I'm feeling tired. But if that makes sense, or this jump, it's both probably. But because I got to remember that. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Scrap that. So I've taken it off. It's a bit better, but it's like that was a novice thing to do, being that thick jumper with me, but I did it anyway. But it's a testament about how bad my cardio is. So, fucking hell. But I'll probably. The cigarette was alright today. I would say just alright, my smoking today, but in the morning time it wasn't, but still being mindful of it. But the reason I say that is because I don't think I'll ever be as healthy as I would like to, but slow. I've tried it. I do think because I was been working at the cafe, it's worn me out a bit. I'll keep walking this way. So I've tried it. Outside Kilkel, do a meeting, so.
Be the first to try the new Ghost Hydration and Oxythread Infinity ranges. 7-Eleven.
Today's feel really hot today. So, doing Kramer, not DIY as it once was. I wasn't planning to do it today, but I got to film. I edited something today this morning, which got done. Then I went for that walk. So anyway, so just to briefly explain what I was doing on that walk, I could hear like a banging thing, and I looked around the rocks and stuff, and it ended up being like there's like a little valley, not little, yeah, I guess a little valley type thing, and there's like other houses on the side. There was construction happening there, and it was just the echo. So I was like, it was banging. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So anyway, that happened. I know that I'm vlogging now, but I just know that vlogging wasn't going to happen tonight at all. So I thought I'll do some writing. not coming up in for my next non-fiction project type thing, and nothing was kind of like spiking out. So I'm like, you know what? I come to a meeting. Nothing's gonna get forced. The marketing side isn't gonna work. So I think it's just one of those days. So this week could have been slightly a bit better managed and stuff. Today could have been. I completely forgot about Liz, but it's my mother's birthday soon, so I got to do the breakfast thing tomorrow. So I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I've got 2 days left till till I'm back at the cafe. So I'm trying to use this meeting to regroup. I'm gonna leave the meeting and trying to think through my night. I'm here a bit early, so I've got okay, at least I'm kind of spacing out. Gonna talk to people and all that sort of stuff a bit before the meeting starts, then go straight the fuck home once the meeting's done today. So do a little bit of recovery. Hopefully use this space to kind of regroup, go home, hopefully find some subjects to write about. If I do, I'll plan it a little bit better, try to write, because every time I start something new, I try to reflect and try to put points out. Okay, I got to focus on this. Oh, that's the police. So it happens and stuff. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do some blogging tonight, but it's just not going to happen. So I might do another one tonight before I go to bed, but I had a few more minutes and stuff. But I thought I'd get that. How am I feeling? A bit frantic, a bit all over the place. My smoking today could do a little bit better. But I think that happens. I think that the withdrawals and stuff are there underlying. But I'm trying to wait till at least half an hour more till have another cigarette. So do the meeting. It'll be like another hour gone. Hop in the car and fuck off. Calm down. But I've also what else? I talked a little bit about my ex. Work I've talked about. Nothing else is happening at the moment, but so I might do a little bit more tonight. Other than that, I've watched bits and pieces of the confirmations of the Trump's cabinet, which is a bit weird. I'm predominantly focused on the RFK, but I'm somewhat of a fan. Yeah. I guess he's just him being an independent. Then I know he's joined the Republican thing, so it's a bit weird. I'm learning about it. Learning a bit more about politics this week too. Each week academically I try to focus on one thing. This week was supposed to be politics, hence why I was watching those things. But I found this new person to check out, Kelsey Sheehan, I think, and she talks about maid, I think it is. Maid as in housemaid maid. And she talks about assisted suicide or euthanasia, whatever the proper term is for it now. So, and she, Canadian, so that's going to be fucked. So it's a variation, I guess. She's calling it eugenics and stuff, but she's somewhat making it the government kind of starts putting things like this out of play. Sort of like what the abortions did during the 20th century as well for women. So that's Kelsey Sheehan. She was on Jordan Peterson once, I think. She's been. Those are the two biggest podcasts that I know that she's been on. I don't know about anything else. She's been on heaps of others. She just got her shirts out. Canadian. And she predominantly focused on Canadian stuff, military stuff, Canadian military, and medical stuff. So, military stuff I can grasp a lot more better. The medical stuff, not so much. So she's a new person I've kind of somewhat discovered and check out. So that's another thing I've learned about this week. The libertarian anarchy stuff, not so much. What was I? I swear I got a funny feeling. Focus anyway. It's a different story. But so I just thought I'll just mention those as well to throw some names out. What I've been trying to learn. But that's about happening at the moment. So I don't have a lot. But next time, the reason why I kind of like said those stuff is just kind of like have something else like variation I can sit there and talk to you about. So anyway, so I think I might have to head off. Okay, so. Fuck, why is that dog food? Oh, it's empty. Quite quiet house at the moment, which is good. The kids are gone for the day. Our parents aren't floating around. It's good. Fuck, I've never seen. I love having my family here, but I've never seen my parents so often as I've done since fucking December. It's crazy. Because my sister and her family's here with the kids and stuff, so they've been popping in and out all the fucking time. It's frustrating, but... And I got a new tattoo, which is good. Yeah. Say it's fresh, I'll show you. This is my new tattoo. I don't know if you can get it properly. I have to get somebody to hold the camera. It's an angel and a fallen angel. The fallen angel is that famous painting which he's got the eyes and stuff, and so really fresh. There's a couple spots I probably really need just a quick, very easily touch up, which it didn't stick, so Snake and Dagger at Manly Vale, which is good. So, Condamine Street. It's Natalie, that's her name, so I'm not too sure about her handles and stuff for the last name, but Snake and Dagger Tattoo Shop, Manly Vale. So... Oh. Oh, there. Yeah, let's see. It's to the side, but... Right. I can't believe it's always windy. So my place is so close to the ocean, it's fucking crazy. It's like a fucking 10-minute drive. So, it was a bit of a spur of the moment type thing. I didn't write it turned out really good. My tattoo. I I got no colour to it, no massive detail, besides the forward launch Satan part. I got no sort of like massive details to it. I can probably like add in later on. I'm trying to reinforce myself to go follow this more pure. I still haven't found the language to it, but I can probably add in later. You know, I'm still human, so there's always like an aspect of like getting stuff like this for the wrong reasons. Sure, there's a wanting of attention, expression of myself as well. So to it, another constant reminder to kind of like do better. You know, picking character over anything else. But I just got this yesterday, so you know, I've been to one meeting where I've actually interacted with other people, so it hasn't been like much people. No one's there yet. I'll probably end up getting another one from the same place. You know, the prices are actually affordable because I don't think they try to. Their pricing's actually kind of more fair, understandable, and corrective. I do think some tattoo places, particularly around here in Sydney, amp up the pricing to it. It's affordable, you know, as far as tattoos go. Affordable. I probably would eventually get more from, hopefully from the same girl. But sometime, but I've got to get the sort of like, no, this is a tattoo type feeling to it. Need water. Left it inside. And needs to be topped up. No. I had to run chores too today. I'm gonna get a better view of that. Hopefully that's a better angle. What? So, soon, once I'm done talking, I've got to do some updates and stuff, film stuff. So, like I've kind of been saying, like I've been, I guess turning to like, I am in a way turning to religion and stuff, as learning morality and stuff, and which I still haven't found the language to, but it's just need sort of like motivation and other guidance and improve myself to help you. My biggest problem, like I've probably mentioned this thousands of times, is just plateauing growth, doing the right thing, pulling myself through, until I kind of have that sort of like, oh, hang on, what am I doing type thing, that rock bottom. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm hoping to change. And what else? So, and this afternoon I'm actually, I was going to do a church service today, because one of my New Year's resolutions is to at least go out of my way to find like-minded people, or connect with other people, or whatever. I don't know why, I still haven't put my finger on why Jesus Christ, but I still stand by. I don't want to join institutions or join like formally, but I still got to go out of my way to meet people. I can't fully do everything alone and all that jazz, but I guess what I'm trying to give out, I do feel a sense of change within myself. But anyway, I was going to do it, but I backed out of it this afternoon. I'm going to go do another one. Hopefully do one this afternoon, which I've got to double check to see if I've got the right information about it. So I'm going to go back inside. No, the wind's coming in now. Fuck. So I thought I'll share that little update. If I go to it, I'll, record some thoughts on it and stuff. Just with my ex floating around, she's doing her own thing. She's not directly doing anything to me. I'm still decided, like, nah, fuck it. Because the thing is, it's been 6 years since I've properly interacted with her at all, and I'm like, we're having a conversation, like, texting back and forth, and it just brought up, I'm like, nothing's new here. I've been here before. I'm sure she's different or changed in ways that I haven't picked up yet, but fundamentally I'm like, no, you're as I remember it. And I've not warned, but anyway, long story, but I've been told about her that it's not going to happen. Like, she's not going to grow into a better person and stuff, so. Which I'm not faulting her or anyone for. And she's not a bad person. She's really not. She's just hasn't fully left the schoolyard yet, I don't think. But we were talking, we're supposed to connect, not reconnect, but catch up. And, she has a hard time following through things and keeping her word. And, she cancelled and stuff. And I'm like, it wasn't necessary because of me or history. It's just because of her bullshit in her own life that she's created for herself. Her head's all fucked. I'm like, nah, that's what got me thinking. Is like, but made peace about it. I gave her. So I was asking about all my writing as well. Like, she knows me pretty well. And, I said, I flicked her off a bunch of stuff, and I went, there you go. And I just went, don't bother anymore. So I saw her like a couple of days later, and so I think she's I don't know if she noticed it or registered it straight away, but I think when I saw her like a couple of days later, she was like, yeah, no. But anyway, who knows? I'm not holding on to hopes, or I'm not holding on to grudges or resentment or anything like that. I do have like a deep sympathy for her, and I do want her to go switch and go, okay, maybe. But the thing is, she's not. So, But the thing is too, like it's I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna disconnect from her in a way is fuck you, I hate you, or just don't bother. We're cool, but just don't. I'm shutting you out. It's also too. I'm gonna to the opposite of that. Not hold on, but be open minded with her. But, um, but I don't know. I honestly thought we kept in contact twice a year over phone calls, but fucking hell, man. But still, it's I'm like, gee, it just went. What the fuck have you been doing? She's 40 and she's just fucking. Anyways, it's not about me. It's. I shouldn't be putting this stuff out there. But hopefully she's gonna learn. So fuck her. So that's what's been happening. Or so I had to go in my bedroom and all that, and like write like a list of film stuff I'd like to achieve and get through. If Reddit doesn't dick me around anymore, which one of the accounts has turned 3 months old, in spite of one of my other accounts, just new ones that I created, just got shadowed banned again. Because Reddit just wants to be fucking faggots about it. But, you know, fuck them. But I gotta get a new camera. I'm tired of using my phone. I need an aesthetic change. Possibly be more open-minded, kind of. No, I am open-minded. I just gotta follow through on the efforts. Like maybe pass some of the films around, and as well join other do other things and techniques and stuff. That's my mate Johnny. So I gotta put my thinking cap on and have a look around about new cameras as well. So the last one I bought, I think it was something like eBay or something. I'm like, this last if like, it probably wasn't a camera I should have been using like daily, but anyway, it just didn't last and stuff. So, and it's time to get a new one, sort of thing. And but I'll get one more prime one. So, which I always think like a good filmmaker would change the equipment he uses from every so often. But I don't know about my writing yet. I haven't put thought into it. But see what happens though. But at least I got one Reddit account, lad. It's hopefully fucking working. So it's at 3 months, just turned 3 months old. So if it makes to 4 months, I'll be happy. But no, yeah, it's open. The last 2 days my smoking's been pretty bad, but also yeah. Anything else? I've not yet decided on new exploring areas as well yet. I've still got to make time. Maybe later in the week I've got time to kind of go. Um, um, check out the Bacon Hill bike tracks. Oh, my ass. Yes, I'm in the car. I'm finally getting around to getting some stuff looked at for my computer. Wrote a list, and I'm gonna give this a go. Think things through, which is a habit I don't fucking do that often. Apparently my local council has they provide free tech advice, and in a few months my computer's got to make some changes, the updates and shit. It's not fully compatible, so there's some questions I just wanted some clarification, some feedback. So I don't know how much it's at the mall, so I don't know how much I'm going to end up filming. So anyway, I want to head off now.
Of the sea, and saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads, 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded in death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they that worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue